27-year-old Husso, 32-year-old Kemper. On ice officials, Morgan McPhee and Mark Schoenett are the referees. C.J. Murray and Matt McPherson have the lines. Washington and Detroit once more in the preseason. And it was fine work in the goal from Darcy Kemper and Charlie Lindgren, both of whom are dressed tonight. For Peter Laviolette's squad, there's Kemper at the near post, kneeling for the initial stop.
On their schedule.
Line combinations and deep pairings for Washington at the top of your screen right now. Vast majority of the Caps' opening night lineup is in action.
And that's Curtis Douglas, 6'9", in the Toronto Maple Leaf camp.
Long wrister deflected down wide of the cage. We're into the second minute of the opening period. A wraparound attempt came right on through. Alexei Protas is out there again. He's played in all 5 preseason games for Washington.
And he's looked very solid. 1+1 on the score sheet. He's skating extremely well. His size is, he's using it more and more to his advantage.
Zarnik sets one up to the front door that just misfired. Where does the time go? Better than 640 games on his ledger. Bang, bang play! Husso made a sparkling stop on Brown.
Here's a little play, a beautiful pass coming across right into the wheelhouse. Ovi Kuzi and Connor Brown, their best look right off the bat.
Two-man game with Bertuzzi. They'll interchange. Get Albert Johansson ready to crank up. 107 in the two-man disadvantage. Johansson fakes it. They feed it down low. Rasmussen, backdoor score. Bertuzzi with a layup.
Double ricochet off the left pad of the goaltender Darcy Kemper, and the Red Wings find themselves up 1-0. Here's the movement down low. They're working 5-on-3. There's sort of the missed shot, the great save off Rasmussen in front of the net, and it goes right off the pad, right to that guy Bertuzzi. You wonder why he's a 30-goal scorer. Right place.
Wings looking to get it out. And this will dribble back through center. Carlson reloads for Strome.
And that's where some of the young defensemen, and Johansson's not really young, he's played a ton of American League games, he might get a chance.
Beautiful centering passage, just snapped wide. Barton had a great look. Orlov, nice move away from Soderblom. 30 seconds in the period, delayed penalty call against the Red Wings. Move it this way for Ovechkin, long wrister, just deflected to the roof. McMichael.
Makes a depth pass towards the goal. Instead of bombing it, just a wrister, and he's looking at McMichael the whole time. He's looking for a redirect, a lucky bounce. He's not looking to score there, and it hits the forward stick, which changes the trajectory of the puck and the speed.
McMichael for Washington, 1-1 as we start the second period. We'll start the NHL's regular season. The Capitals will 1 week from tonight.
For the Calder, the last several seasons, though, he's pulled off offensively.
Headman Zarnik in. Soderblom rejected there by Kemper, his best save of the night. Berggren.
Back. Soderblom, an opportunity. Look at that little play. A deft little shot for a big break, catches it softly, and then puts it, trying to go 7-hole, it looks like, between the blocker and the body.
McMichael for Washington. Bertuzzi for Detroit. Rasmussen on the headman pass. It's a beauty. Kubalik's in. Stick save there by Kemper.
Kubalik a better opportunity on the net. If DVR has a stick, it's a totally different situation.
Camper chisels. Rasmussen looking to flee the zone. Long strides through center. Gets it out wide for Bertuzzi. Gets it right back. Rasmussen fires and scores.
That's a rocket ship under the bar over the catching man of Kemper. It's 2-10, and he let it fly. Beautiful pass by Bertuzzi on the backhand. And there it is. High heat by Rasmussen. Their big pivot. #1 pivot here tonight. He'll be down the roster once he sees Larkin and all those guys when they have their full roster. And that game against Pittsburgh, they just about had their whole lineup other than the injured guys playing in front of their hometown fans.
Jensen, sneaky move away from Berggren. He scores! Nick Jensen.
This team, a little shimmy, a little shake, eludes a forward, and what a shot that was going top shelf. Rasmussen in front of the net. He's a big rig. He's the size of an apartment building. And
Hathaway from center. Little give and go. twice over. Hathaway fires, stick save Husso. Point position, Orlov. Cleverly away from Veleno. Darcy Kemper and Billy Husso have been the netminders throughout for their respective teams. Detroit a season ago, 32 wins, 74 points, 6th in the Atlantic. The Capitals 44 victories and 100 points, good for 4th in the Metro. Capitals in preseason play averaging just 2.25 goals per game. Prior to tonight, 2-on-1 developing, right on in. As Kemper makes the save on Soderblom, he'll hold.
And right between the wickets of the goaltender, Darcy Kemper, there it is. The puck rolled on him just a little bit, but Kemper very solid. Look at the technique, just a little shuffle across. Back in 2013, Kemper.
Ovechkin and Carlson at the points. Kuznetsov, Strome, and Brown up top. Snapshot here from Kuznetsov. Ricochets off the dasher. It's kept in by Ovechkin. Kuznetsov to Strome, inside Brown. Score! Connor Brown.
This one he'd probably want back. Good movement. Goes down half wall to Strome. Strome to Connor Brown. And he gives the Caps the first lead of the game. 3-2 lead here late in the third.
You mentioned Brown filling in for Oshie. Just over a minute to go. Getting it into the final minute of the third, the McNugget minute of the third period, with a 3-2 lead. Ovechkin empty net waiting. Bullseye! McNuggets again.
And that just solidifies the win here tonight.
Capitals, one final preseason game. We'll share it with you on Saturday night. Blue Jackets will be here. A lot of excitement around the Blue Jackets program.
Oh, here they go.
A late scrap.
Smith and Hathaway.
Smith getting a couple of short rights.
Hot water. Here's it. Starts down low. A little work on Osterley by Hathaway, and then the pushing and shoving, and it'll sue right there. There it starts, and it'll continue. And Smith gets in there, and everybody gets involved. The hit from behind, and Hathaway cuffs the back of the head of Smith. And they try to go toe-to-toe.
All this with just 20 can hear in the final frame.
By the way, that's the first time it's ever happened.
Really?
Right? Yeah, we've never had 2-0. No, we have not.
A team that had most of its regulars. Darcy Kemper, extremely solid in goal with a 32 save effort. This one banked 4-2 with a shootout to come.